President Trump.
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden on the one hand.
President Donald Trump.
On the other hand, you have Donald Trump.
President Trump.
Donald Trump.
Senator, I want to thank you and Joe Biden for your expressions of genuine concern. I also want to congratulate you, as I did on that phone call, on the historic nature of your nomination.
Thank you. He will not raise taxes on anybody who makes less than $400,000 a year.
He said he's going to repeal the Trump tax cuts.
Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking.
Well, wait.
I'm speaking.
Well, let's get
but Susan, this is important.
Susan,
I want to
have
add,
to
but
weigh in
if,
here.
Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking.
I have to
I'm
weigh
speaking. If you don't mind letting me finish, we can then
Please.
have a conversation, okay?
Please.
Okay. The American people have witnessed what is the greatest failure of any presidential administration in the history of our country.
But I want the American people to know that from the very first day, President Donald Trump has put the health of America first.
So I want to ask the American people, how calm were you when you were panicked about where you're going to get your next roll of toilet paper? How calm were you when your kids were sent home from school and you didn't know when they could go back? How calm were you when your children couldn't see your parents because you were afraid they could kill them?
When I look at their plan that talks about advancing testing, creating new PPE, developing a vaccine, it looks a little bit like plagiarism, which is something Joe Biden knows a little bit about.
Should Americans take it, and would you take it?
If the public health professionals, if Dr. Fauci, if the doctors tell us that we should take it, I'll be the first in line to take it, absolutely. But if Donald Trump tells us that we should take it, I'm not taking it.
The reality is that we will have a vaccine, we believe, before the end of this year. And it will have the capacity to save countless American lives. And your continuous undermining of confidence in a vaccine is it's just unacceptable. The climate is changing. But the issue is, what's the cause and what do we do about it? President Trump has made it clear that we're going to continue to listen to the science. Now, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris would put us back in the Paris Climate Accord. They'd impose the Green New Deal, which would crush American energy, would increase the energy costs of American families in their homes, and literally would crush American jobs.
Part of those jobs that will be created by Joe Biden are going to be about clean energy and renewable energy.
This presumption that you hear consistently from Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, that America is systemically racist, is a great insult to the men and women who serve in law enforcement. And I want everyone to know who puts on the uniform of law enforcement every day that President Trump and I stand with you.
Thank you, Vice
Record
President.
unemployment, record
Vice
investments in
President, your time
education.
is up.